have something to talk about.
I'm recording you, homo.
I know, but you gotta say something.
What do you think about unmanned drones?
They're awesome.
What do you think about the NDAA?
Who cares?
What do you know? What do you think about the Federal Reserve?
Who cares?
What do you think about Obama?
He's black.
What do you think about black people?
They're okay.
What do you think about non-okay black people?
They're still okay.
What do you think about black people who are only marginally okay and sometimes they're not okay and sometimes they are okay?
As long as they're partially okay, it's okay.
As long as they're partially okay. What about half black people?
They're awesome.
What about light-skinned black people?
They're awesome as well.
How do you feel about dark-skinned black people?
They're awesome as well.
How do you feel about Asians?
They're extra awesome.
Have you ever used the expression Asian American?
Yes.
Do you believe in Japanese internment camps?
Yes.
Do you believe we should apply them today?
No.
Do you believe they happened in the past?
Yes.
Do you believe that was a travesty of justice?
Nope.
Do you believe they deserve reparations?
Nope.
Do you believe black people deserve reparations?
Nope.
What about light-skinned black people?
Nope.
Not even the light-skinned black people.
Nope.
So you would discriminate against light-skinned black people?
Nope.
Do you think light-skinned black people should be allowed to run a corporation?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're the same as regular black skin.
Really? So only black-skinned people should be allowed to run corporations?
Didn't say that.
Do you believe in kitten death?
Yeah.
With hammers?
Oh, every day I punch a kitty.
Every day you punch a kitty?
Yeah.
What about children?
Every day I try to punch a baby. Sometimes it doesn't work too well.
Now, when you punch the baby, do you do it with their families around and when their families not around?
It depends how I feel.
Okay. Now, how do you feel today?
How do I feel today?
About punching a baby while the child is around their parents or not?
Today I'm taking a break from that.
Today you're taking a break
Tomorrow
from that.
I might punch a baby without and with parents.
Without and with?
Yeah.
So you're going to do like a dual thing?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about puppies?
I love puppies.
Do you like them sautéed?
I would never kill a puppy.
You would never kill a puppy. Would you hurt a puppy?
No, puppies are awesome.
Would you ever punch a puppy?
No.
Now, what is your personal opinion about puppies in general?
They're awesome.
They are awesome. Okay, what about baby puppies?
Same thing as puppies, so they're awesome.
What about light-skinned puppies?
Same thing as a puppy, so they're awesome.
What about Asian puppies?
Same thing as a puppy, they're awesome.
So any sort of puppy...
Unless it's those really ugly pug things, and those can die, and those really ugly dogs.
So just not pug puppies?
As long as it's a chocolate lab, they're fine.
What about Shih Tzu puppies?
Those are fucking ugly.
Those are fucking ugly. What about those wrinkly ass like Shar-Pei looking
Those
puppies?
are fucking ugly too.
They trip over their skin flaps.
Those should be killed immediately.
Okay. Now, would you kill them with a hammer?
I would drown them.
You would drown them? Have you ever considered killing one with a hammer?
No.
So, let's say you were going to kill one with a hammer. Would you use the claw end or the blunt end?
I wouldn't do it with a hammer.
You wouldn't do, so under no circumstances would you kill a Shar-Pei puppy with a hammer?
I would do it with a cinder block.
With a cinder block?
Yeah, drop it from 5 feet up in the air.
Now, would you try to land the corner of the cinder block on the puppy?
Nope, I would try to do the whole head. The
Just
whole body.
Completely smash it.
Yep.
So we'd have a pancake puppy.
That's right.
Now, would a pancake wrinkly Shar-Pei be a wrinkly pancake? Or do you suppose it would flatten out to where you wouldn't even see the wrinkles or even the crease lines of the wrinkles that had been there before?
It'd be a Shar-Pei puppy.
It'd be a Shar-Pei puppy still, although pancake form. Now, the reason Jack is not facing the camera like a good little boy on an interview is because Jack's playing around with Ebony. Ebony is addictive to Jack. Now, Jack, do you feel black people should be allowed to play Ebony?
Yeah.
Even light-skinned black people?
Yes, all black people.
What about Asian people?
Yes.
Now,
well, they do own Ebony, so...
What if an Asian person and a black person got together and decided to co-run an account, like where the Asian person ran it for 12 hours, the black person ran it for 12 hours? 2 questions. Should they be allowed to do that? Secondly, do you feel that during the 12 hours the black person is running it, the account would suffer?
No, and actually you're not legally supposed to do that because their terms of service says only one person per account. So technically, even if a white person would do that with a black person... or
So you're suggesting that blacks and Asians violate the term of service?
Even white and whites do, too.
So like if 2 white people decided to run an account, or 3 white people, like 8-hour shifts...
Yep. It'd be against terms of service.
Now what if they used a bot?
It's against terms of service, they can get banned.
What if it's a light-skinned bot?
Same thing as a regular bot.
What if it's a bot that looks like Beyonce?
Still bad, but be nice.
Still bad, but it'd be a sexier bot?
Yeah.
A sexier bot, okay. Now what if it's a bot that doesn't like puppies but favors kittens?
I'd punch the bot in its face.
You'd punch the bot in the face. What if the bot didn't have a face? What if it merely had a GUI?
I would draw a face and then punch that.
You draw a face on the GUI, like using Microsoft Paint?
Yes, and then I'd punch that face.
Now, would you use Microsoft Paint to draw this face?
Yes, I would.
You would, okay. How are you with HTML code? Are you good with HTML code?
I know how to get to a website, and that's about it.
That's about it, okay. So you would not be creating a like a web page with an automatic bot puncher?
Nope. I do Java, though.
Now, Java. Should a black programmer be allowed to program in Java?
Look, all races should be able to do everything.
What about Asians?
Yes, all races.
Well, Asians are actually... Well, no, an Asian is a race.
Yeah.
A Chinese person's a nationality.
Yeah, so all races...
What about nationalities?
All nationalities and races should be able to do it.
What about genders?
Gender, same thing.
Even transgenders?
Except women need to just make sandwiches.
Okay, women need to make sandwiches. Should they do so while barefoot, naked, and pregnant? Or at least barefoot and pregnant?
Preferably naked.
Preferably naked?
And barefoot.
So they're making sandwich.
Pregnant's kind of an off thing. Don't really want or desire that. Because it's kind of messy and hormonal and you don't really deal with it. So
Kind of messy.
Barefoot making sandwiches is the way it should be.
Barefoot making sandwiches, only the women. But everyone else of every nationality and race should be allowed to code in Java.
That's right.
Now, if a woman knew how to code in Java, but she also knew how to make a damn good sandwich.
If she can make that sandwich in Java, hey, no problem.
So if you could make a Java sandwich making application.
No. She has to make the sandwich.
No, she has to do it herself.
That's right.
With her own two hands.
That's right.
So that means during the sandwich making operation, unless she can key on her keyboard with her nose or some other appendage, so she's not detracting from the sandwich making act, then she's okay.
Yep.
Even if she's a light-skinned black woman.
Even if it's that.
Or a dark-skinned black woman. Or an Asian woman. What if she's a 4-foot-tall Korean with one leg?
Hey, she can still do it. She can still do it.
And a mustache.
She can still do it.
Now, if she has a mustache...
I question if she's a woman, but...
Would she still... Okay. So if she does have... She'd have to pass some sort of test.
Yes.
Now, what would the test be to determine whether or not the 4-foot, one-legged Korean woman with a mustache is a woman in fact?
Well, if her sandwiches are good, I ain't gonna worry about it.
So if she makes a good sandwich, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much.
So
they are known best for that?
What about an effeminate man?
You know, I think about that. If they can make a good sandwich,
Well, what if the effeminate man was Latino?
hey, make a good sandwich.
What if he was Latino and had a lisp and his name was Haytooth?
And if you can make a good sandwich, no problem.
So if his name was Haytooth because he has a lisp, and he's Hispanic,
Yep.
as long as he can make a sandwich. He can...
That's right.
Okay, now is Haytooth able to code in Java?
Yeah,
But only if he can make a sandwich.
that's right.
Okay. Now, let's say a Saint Bernard got morphed into a half Saint Bernard, half giraffe.
Okay.
Okay, and it had puppy kittens.
Okay.
Because I don't know what the hell you'd call its offspring, so I'm going to call its offspring a puppy kitten.
I'd punch them all in their faces because one, they're kittens. I don't like kittens.
Right. So even if it's part puppy, which are awesome.
But if it's named puppy kitten, dead.
So what if it's in the process of meowing? That's when you'd punch it in the face?
You know what?
But if it was barking, you wouldn't?
If it barked and then meowed, I'd be torn, but I'd probably still punch it.
You'd be torn? Okay.
I'd be torn, but I'd punch.
Would you do this by a coin flip?
No.
No coin flip.
If it started barking and then it meowed, I'd punch. I'd be torn. I'd have to think about it, and I'd have to decide and put my rationality aside, just punch it. Because why? I don't like kittens. I don't want to go back on what I say.
Okay. Now, a kitten is crossing the road.
I'd hit it.
Now, what if you're only riding a bicycle?
I'd run that fucker over many times.
What if the bicycle had oblong tires?
I would try to run that thing over many times.
So it'd be like wobble, 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 squeak!
Yep.
Okay. Now, what if the kitten was Asian?
I'd still run it over.
Or a light black-skinned Asian?
Still run it
black,
over.
light-skinned black.
Still run it over. It's a kitty.
A light black-skinned Asian.
Would the
Well, what if
Asian
it's a
eat it, though?
4-foot-tall Korean kitten with one leg
You
and a
know what?
mustache?
I'd still punch it in its fucking face. But I'd be kind of worried about Asian kitties because don't Asians eat cats?
I don't know.
Well,
Now, if Asian kitties ate Asian kitties, that'd be cannibalism.
that's right. I'd still punch him in the
Wait,
face.
does cannibalism apply to other species or just humans?
Cannibalism, all.
So like a chicken eating a chicken or a cow eating a cow, that's still cannibalism?
I'd still punch that cat anyway.
What if it's a light-skinned black cow?
Doesn't matter.
What if it's an Asian cow?
Doesn't matter.
Like an Angus. Wait, Angus isn't Asian, is it?
No.
A Kobe is Asian.
Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
But it's good beef, though.
Ooh, what if it's half Kobe, half Asian? Or Angus?
That'd be kind of awesome.
A Kobe Angus.
Still punch it, though.
That'd be a Kobe Angus or an Angus Obi?
sir.
Fuck it.
You lost.
Are there any Korean cattle?
No, I think they ate them all.
Okay. What if you're flying a kite on a Tuesday
Okay.
and your name is Raphael
Okay.
and you encounter a half Asian, half light-skinned black of the female persuasion with a mustache, and she's carrying a kitten and a puppy, and all you have is a Humvee? Do you run her over because she's got the puppy, or do you not run her over because she's got the puppy?
I think I'd go up, knock her down, take her cat, throw it across the road, pet the puppy, put it in my arms, get in the Humvee, and run down the cat.
Okay, so the puppy would...
and tell her to make a sandwich.
Oh, okay. Before you run her over, she'd make a sandwich?
No, I wouldn't run her over. I'd tell her to make a sandwich.
Oh, you'd just run the kitten
I'd
over.
run the kitten over. I'd knock her down, take the cat away, throw it across the road, take the puppy, pet the puppy, tell her to make me a fucking sandwich, bitch.
Right.
Get back in my Humvee, drive it, run over the cat, get my sandwich.
Would you pet the puppy some more while eating the sandwich?
Yes, I would. I didn't mind even feed him.
Do you suppose you'd get puppy hair on the sandwich?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Well, that's okay.
'Cause I love the puppy.
When you eat puppy hair, do you get any kind of superpowers, like when you encounter a spider and become Spider-Man?
So unfortunately
would you
not.
become Puppy Man?
No, because there's really nothing to do with puppies. They don't really have any superpowers.
So you wouldn't get superpowers and you'd be eating hair. But you'd have a Humvee and there'd be a dead kitten.
I'd have a Humvee, a puppy, and a sandwich. And a dead cat.
And a dead kitten. So all would be good with the world.
That's right. I'll be good in my world.
Okay. Now, the puppy,
Puppy, yes.
let's say it grows up into a full-blown dog.
Okay.
You know, like full-blown AIDS, but in this case it's a full-blown dog.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say
Still love it like a puppy.
a kitten comes into the yard, and this full-blown dog sees the kitten and can catch the kitten, but chooses not to and instead fiddles with a bone and just lays there and licks itself. Would you be disappointed in the dog?
Nope.
Okay. What if your mailman was a light-skinned black, or a dark-skinned black, actually either way, or a Mexican, or maybe a Filipino with a lisp, and your dog doesn't chase after the mailman?
I'd be disappointed, but it's okay.
What if there's a bag of kittens at the bottom of the lake? Is that a good start?
It's a good start.
Okay. Any further thoughts?
Nope. Kittens suck.
Kittens suck?
Yeah.
Even the cute ones. What about the ones with six toes on their paw?
Suck even worse.
Do you hit them harder because they got the extra toe?
Oh, yeah. I run them down 5 or 6 times.
Run them over 5 or 6 times?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever considered running a kitten over with a unicycle while juggling flaming chainsaws?
No, it's too much work
Yeah.
for something like that.
So anything regarding less effort is a good thing.
You know, mud hole stomping, curb stomping cats.
Yeah. Now, do you ask the cat to bite the curb?
Nope, I just tape its head down with duct tape.
Ooh, kinky. And does it make the same kind of satisfying squish sound that way?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Plus, their head stays right there.
So the duct tape doesn't muffle that any?
Nope, it just keeps it right there.
Okay,
So
okay.
it doesn't move.
Have you ever put a kitten in a blender?
Yeah,
You have?
yeah.
What about a microwave?
No,
What about a kitten in a blender inside of a microwave?
that'd break my microwave. Don't wanna do that.
Yeah, but there'd be a dead kitten.
But there'd be a broken microwave, so I can't make popcorn.
So popcorn over kitten punching?
Not really. No, well, killing and punching are 2 separate things. I'm just gonna
Okay,
punch kittens.
so popcorn over kitten torture
Yeah.
and
At
murder.
least when something else is involved. Now, if we had another microwave, I would use the other one.
Now, when you microwave the kitten,
Yes.
do you barbecue it or saute it or soak it in anything first?
No, I just put it in there.
So the goal is not to eat the kitten.
No, just put it in there, make it explode.
Now, when it comes out, is it all charred and black?
Usually it's exploded.
So basically, it doesn't come out.
Yeah, well, it does in pieces.
Doesn't that ruin your microwave?
Yeah, but I said if I had another one, I'd use the other one.
Ah, so you've got a spare microwave,
Yes.
a spare microwave for kitten slaying.
That's the only way it would happen.
So is that like a microwave of kitten slaying plus 3?
Yep.
Okay. All right. This has been Ramblings with Jack, Volume 1, and God only knows if we'll come up with Volume 2 or 3 or whatnot.
Or if we'll be killed because of our commentary, which is...
So we're gonna sign off and go kill some kittens.
That's right.